Hello, besties. I'm sewing and I've decided to make a decision. I've decided to not do something that I said I was gonna do, which is, it's reacting to that sort of, very transphobic video that was made about me. It was like, transphobic and, ableist at the same time because, it was cruel to like mentally ill people. Like the caption on the video said like trans equals mental illness and like all that, and it was just making fun of me and the way I act and stuff, and all kinds of things like that. So anyway, I was gonna make a reaction video to that, but I decided not to because it's like, well, it was someone. Okay, so like just for a few reasons, I've come to the conclusion that that wouldn't be the smart thing to do. Like, because you're not really supposed to feed the trolls or whatever. Like, give them attention and stuff. Um, so that's why I'm not gonna do that. The reason why I wanted to was so that like I could kind of show people what it's like to be trans on the internet and like let them know that like it is actually hard. Um, and I'm well aware that like I'm still choosing to be here and I could totally just log off, delete my channel, all that stuff if I wanted to, and I don't. I don't want to. It is worth it. It is worth it for me to do this. Yet, even though it is worth it, it is still definitely harder for me as a transgender person than it would be for a cisgender person, and that's a problem. That's bad. You know? These things can be correct, they can both be correct at the same time. Anyway, like, because if something's unfair, like, think about it, right? Think about this. So, here's a really extreme example. So, like, imagine just overall a minority, I won't even, like, specify what kind, just a minority has a harder life than a person who is not a minority. I guess you'd call them, like, a majority. I don't know. And so, like, the minority, their life is just harder. Does that mean they should just die? Should they just kill themselves just because, like, just because they have that problem? Like, no, like, they still find life worth it, so they're not gonna kill themselves. They just, like, but it's still not fair that it's unequal. So yeah, that's my example. It's kind of, like, dramatic and weird, but I just thought that would make sense. Anyway, um, so yeah. I guess this is the right decision to make. I don't fucking know. I kind of thought I wanted to do the video so that like I could also like um kind of like benefit from this happening, like to get views and stuff, to sort of capitalize off of it, even if not monetarily, just artistically and socially. Um so yeah, that was my idea, but I've come to the conclusion that that probably wouldn't be the smartest decision in the long run. So decided against it. But I still want to find a way to like make that video available for people to see. But maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe it should just fade into the distance. I have it like downloaded on my computer. So I don't know. But when I tried to post it onto my channel, that got me my strike for hate speech and all that. Even though it was a video about me that had me in it. Like, what, I'm doing hate speech on myself? That's interesting. So, you know. But, yeah, I don't know what to do, man. I'm just chilling. Like, I mean, it doesn't like eat at my soul or anything. Like, I don't think about it all the time. It's not like constantly on my mind, like, oh god, they hate me. They think trans equals mental illness. No. Like, I don't care. I just, it was just really weird. Like, it makes me feel like a real, like, internet person. Like, I don't want to say a real celebrity, but like a real personality on that makes media. A real artist, you know? Like, I pissed someone off enough to make art about me that was like anti me. Like, I'm controversial, dude. You know? That's kind of cool. I love that. I love that. They hate me. They hate me. It's crazy. It's really wild. Like, makes me feel special, you know. So, yeah. Obviously that doesn't mean like you should harass me, you know? I like the positive stuff is preferable. Still, there is a silver lining to it, which is that like, you know, there was genuine effort put into this. There was editing and stuff, you know. People they had to do stuff, right? This was a creation. And I don't know, it's just impressive. I fucking pissed someone off. Like, they probably wouldn't even like admit it, right? Because like the culture now is that like being angry is weak. You know, that's the notion, right? Like, oh, you're triggered, oh, you're offended, and so you're weak. You got thin skin. I kind of hate that sort of thing anyway, that notion, because I think that anger can be very powerful and it can like invite change, and it's also like not shameful. It's actually human and natural, and and it's okay, you know. There are things absolutely worth getting angry about. You don't always have to keep your cool, as long as you can like maintain control of the situation, which is sometimes hard to do while you're angry, because that can make people lose control sometimes. But it's a balancing act, really. And I'm not saying that I figured it out, right? Like, you know, but it's just something you gotta kind of think about. Whatever, you know. Life is crazy, dude. We live in a society. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't know. Bye.